Fine, yay. I think you can hear me. I can hear. Wow, I'm tired. This week has just been nothing but definitely a crazy week. Wow. Okay. Alright. So I've reached 205 subscribers. That's crazy. On the span of 2 years. 205 followers. And on Twitch. So I've reached 5 echoing. Sorry for chat. Crazy. Sorry about the echo, chat. Wasn't intentional. Dang. I hope my everything just keeps growing. This year so far has been good to me so far. So I guess we'll see. You know what they say, the only direction we can go is up from here. Nope. The only direction we can go is up. I wouldn't exactly call the current Star Citizen patch great. Yeah, definitely wouldn't call it that. Anything but great. Hope everyone's having a good start to 2026. I see I have a new follower this afternoon, Omega Richara. Thank you. If you're in the audience, I appreciate you. Thank you so very much. Ow. Dang it. Okay. Cool. Like Botrix just responded. YouTube. Surprised my YouTube channel is not growing as much as it usually is. It's strange. The algorithm's been really off last couple of weeks. Yeah, it's a given. You know, it's a new year, new everything they're doing. Great. Driver update. That's always fun. There we go. There we go. There we go. Multi. Where's the bot? Let's enable scene collection. But where's my bot? Okay, that's definitely odd. Hey, VSIN, thank you for the subscribe. Oh, holy cow. What's with all the... Oh my gosh, what in the world? Thanks for the subscribe, VSIN. Greetings, greetings. You are a wonderful person. I appreciate you. This notification? I don't hear anything. Affiliate anniversary. Oh. Is that today? I guess so. Yeah. That's when I became an affiliate. A couple of years ago. Yeah, last year, I believe. Yes. That's good eye. I totally forgot about that. Awesome. Well, that's awesome. Cool. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Definitely brightens my day, that's for sure. I'm not hearing anything from my notification. Oh! Okay. That's odd. Sorry, I was trying to get my sound effect to play, but it's not playing. Odd. Interesting. Maybe I have the sound set too low? Odd. Let me see what's going on, VSIN. I something's not right. Check properties on the box. That's interesting. Okay, so huh. Notification. That's weird. Hmm. Yeah, thank you for the affiliate anniversary showing up there, dude. Appreciate you. Definitely weird. Hmm. Doesn't look like my computer's behaving properly today. Odd. Yeah, good friends. We love them. Sometimes they're annoying, but they're friends. Yeah. Friends are for every. You know what? The world would be boring without friends. I'll put it that way. I'll put it that way. That's not. So who is this? December 29th. Yeah. I'm subscribed. And Interesting. Right. So how are you today? Doing good, I hope. I'm good. Yeah. I start college again here in probably 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I guess. Something like that, yeah. It'll be late in the week, but yeah. This will be my first complete year. Can't believe it's already been a year. Yeah, I'm glad you're doing okay. Hey, Mark. Yeah. Huh. Still can't believe 205 followers on Twitch. Never thought I'd get to that number. Never thought I'd get that far. Big number, big. It's more than my YouTube channel is, which is funny. Kind of funny. But you know what they say, all good things come to he who waits. Right? Just talking about things like maybe what's coming up in 2026. I got some theories, things like what might happen. Maybe not entirely what's listed, but, down the road. If you think about it, the roadmap's pretty empty right now. That's important. We're going to have a very, very different game come the end of this year. It's going to be a massively different game. It already is. The beginning of last year, well, okay. I think inventory is probably, it already is. Yeah, it already is. Yeah. Definitely a very different game already. We've gone from one system into two, and then three. The beginnings of three systems. Yeah. The game is stretching and groaning underneath the growth and changes. Not that that's a bad thing. No, far from it. It's a good thing. It means the game is evolving, changing, as we, the citizens who are playing it, are along for the ride. We're just here for the ride. Hang on just a second. I gotta get back. Yeah. So yeah, this by the way is my mobile setup. One of the things I'm going to look into, vSyn coming up, is a mobile setup, possibly with a Wi-Fi hotspot, so I can transmit like events, like Bar Citizens, when I travel. That way I have a mobile moving studio and can do things. Maybe interview people as well. There's been some talk about NPC crew. Well, I haven't heard much about the NPC crew bit, but I have heard server blades and something about turret testing. Yeah, I know. Watching people do stupid stuff in a bar is always fun. Yeah. Don't worry, Mark. It's fixing to change. It's still early in the patch cycle for this patch. It is not the norm. This is going to get weeded out pretty quick. Once the staff get back in charge, here in about 6 to 8 days, they're going to work on a hot fix to get this game up and running again. So don't expect the patch to be the way it is right now. I wouldn't. Yeah. But back to my theory crafting. I am at a stretch, I think, Terra. We might see something of Terra late in the year. And I do say especially late. There's a reason I say that with optimism. It's under 40%. But we might see a Terra preview, at least initially. I don't think it'll be an actual playthrough, but maybe an ISC or some sort of sorry, my chats are all. We'll have to see, Mark, what my plan allows. Starlink may not be in my budget. It's expensive, I've heard. I have AT&T already, so I might be able to get AT&T service fairly cheap. Or I should be able to, you know. At least I think so. I have AT&T mobile coverage too. So we'll just have to see. A lot of people. Yeah, but the Terra preview will be hear me out, VSIN. Terra will be it'll be in an incomplete state, like, and we'll probably only see it at SitCon, I would think. Am I wrong for thinking that? CitizenCon seems like an average time. Not out here. We don't have landlines. I've had AT&T cell phone for probably 8 years now. I've never had issues. Yeah, I'm thinking he'll be in the same position as Castra. Maybe. We'll have to see. Completely depends on if they, you know. If they're ready to roll out the preview for it. I'm hoping they keep the interior volcanic planet. You know, the hot planet on the inside of the system. I'll have to see, though. Dang, a lot of people are jumping on today. Holy cow. I don't know. We're going to have to play it by ear. Yeah. It could be anything like that. Yeah. Wow. Busy today. I'm actually excited that we're almost back to SitCon. Well, whoa. I forgot something important, VSIN. I forgot an important detail about crafting. They're going to have to apply values to ores at some point. I was talking about this in my org this morning, like poor grade, good grade, excellent grade. You know, like different grades of minerals, like they have other commodities in the game. for when you do crafting. Uh-oh. What the hell? Does that make sense? They're going to have to... Uh-oh. Kicked me. Well, that was weird. I think they're going to have to apply different crafting, like labels, for different ores, minerals, things of that nature. That way, you know, they fit the system that they're building up. They have yet to do that. They have to do that. Because, you know, things like the Valacar thing, other materials, they have that already applied, right? We're going to see things like poor grade Quantanium, which is going to make the quantum miners mad. But, you know, they're going to have to deal with it because it's part of the evolving gameplay. It's just how it is. Ooh, I'm having to catch my breath for a minute. Anything else I can think of? Hopefully when we make crafting, they're going to allow attachments. I think it's pretty plausible they're going to do attachments for weapons and ammo cartridges. Plausible maybe, but we're going to still have to see the limitations of what crafting does. At least in my opinion. Y'all can add commentary when you can't want. I don't mind. I really appreciate input. But yeah, there's some minor tweaks that need to be added and made, I think so at least, to the current system. Without changing anything. Oh yeah, no worries, man. Yeah, no worries, VSIN. You're good, you're good. And thank you for the like over on Rumble. Whoever did that, thank you. Appreciate you. Those are going to be interesting. Yeah, I can see commission jobs. Mark. Yeah, definitely. Commission type jobs where you're ordered by a company to make weaponry. Definitely. Something like that, yes. There will be jobs like that. Where you're told to make X number of weapons. You know? Something like that, yeah. Definitely a good point. I appreciate that one. That's a good point. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, I agree with you, Mark. There's going to be definitely commission type jobs at some point where an organization or a company tells you, hey, make this number of things. Yep, definitely. Sorry I'm being so quiet. Here we go. I cannot spell today. Really weird. Hmm. Huh. Sort of that working on a bug. Yeah, figuring out why it's there and all. I think you're a people person, though. Need to be interviewing someone. No, no, me interviewing somebody? No. Terror, scream, weep wail. No, I am not a people. Well, I am a people person, but I'm like, yeah, about that. Let's talk about that, shall we? uh, yeah, but dealing with the public is, well, yeah. You have a point. You're true. Yeah, okay. You have a point. I'm actually, it's something you can learn, yeah. Uh, hmm. Happy affiliate, Lead Fireclaw. Thank you. Welcome, welcome. Makes you easy to talk to. Welcome, welcome. How are you? We were just talking about, just things that need to happen in the verse before they add, like, crafting and stuff. One of the things. Yeah, no worries. Thank you for showing up, though. One of the things they need to is to apply values to ores. Like mineral ores. Like, where? A lot of people popping up today. Very interesting. Well, it is my affiliate anniversary, so yeah. Oh, I know how to do it. It's just. The problem is, I don't have a hotspot yet on my phone. That's going to fix itself here pretty soon. Hopefully. I hope. Oh my goodness gracious. Let's see. Yeah, that's a good point. Could have the good parts and post it on YouTube. Yeah, might have to. I'll try talking it over with some of my friends, with my guys, and see what they think. Might be a good idea. Yeah. Good point. Yeah. Posting it to YouTube or something, like highlights of the night. Something like that, yeah. Definitely. Definitely a good idea. Hmm. Yeah, probably. Who? Hey, no worries, Mark. I'm always happy to help a new player get around the verse. Or a newer player, yeah. No worries. Always happy to do that. Yeah, my guys had a blast with you too. They were enjoying the fun. No worries, VSIN. Lurk. Lurking in the dark. $8 old, yeah. Yeah, you're a really new player, Mark. You're going to get the hang of playing in the verse very, very soon. Don't worry. It takes time, man. It takes time. Sure, a lot of us were all beginning Star Citizen players at one point. Anybody on any other platforms want to add something? I mean, he's 8 days old. He's got a lot of stuff he's going to experience going forward. You're going to have some of the best fun going forward, man. Couldn't have picked a better time to join the verse, really. All the changes, all the evolution of the game. Searching for. Hello? What am I searching for? I'm not in game at the moment, but I'm actually talking to other people on other channels. Mark's a relatively new player, so it's just literally 8 days been playing this game. Oh, one of my other guys went to lurk. I was just making a joke. Sorry. Sorry if the joke wasn't understood. Yeah. So what about you, Mr. Thix? You play Star Citizen yourself. Out of curiosity. Yeah, sorry. I would wait personally a little bit longer. Maybe 6 more months. The current patch sucks. I would wait maybe 6 months. At least 3. To get it fixed. They went on winter break with a pretty bad patch. Yeah. It'll at least let it get stabilized, you know? At least in my opinion. They left it in kind of a not too great state when they went on holiday break. Believe it or not, you're the first person to talk to me on Rumble with a decently long conversation. So thank you for that. Yeah. And thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you. If you ever have any questions or want to ask stuff about the game, what else do I play? A variety of stuff actually. Final Fantasy VII Remake, a few other games too. I have a capture card finally. You know what I mean by finally? It took me a while to find a good capture card that wasn't super expensive. I finally got one that works on the Switch too. Get this, for $45. And without breaking the bank. And it works. It actually works. It's not a broken hunk of metal. Which is hilarious. Something that won't break my system. Something that, you know, actually does its job. So there is that. I also play some other PC games as well. Planet Crafter. Looking at getting back maybe into... Let me see. What was that game that just came out? There was something that just came out. Darn it. Can't remember. For the love of me, I cannot remember. I'm trying to remember. Hold on, Mr. Thix. Let me think. Is a PC game. I do a lot of stuff. Hold on. Who's asking? Joystick or keypad? I use a controller pad usually, but you know, it just keeps it a variety of stuff. Hold on, Mr. Thix. Let me think. It just released. It was something. Crap. Fired up. Oh, crap. The problem is right now I'm on my portable setup. If I fire it up, I'm going to have to switch to my big desktop. This was my portable setup. Dang it. Sucks. By the way, I've seen you before, haven't I? Out of curiosity. Aren't you one of Stuff's friends? I can't remember. Stuff Central or somebody? Remind me. I've seen you somewhere before. I swear I've run into you before. Hang on. Let me see if I can fire something up on this computer. I'm sure I have a game somewhere around on this piece of junk. Let's see. Let's see. I swear I have a game on here. Documents. A long time. No. Oh, there it is. Open. Okay. Hold on. Wait. Okay. Of course, it's never that easy. Doggone it. Of course not. Maybe I'm confused. I thought I had a copy of AMR2 on my computer, this one, but apparently not anymore. I could have sworn it was on this PC, though. Weird. That's weird. You know, another Metroid 2 remake? Game's a good one. It's old, but it's a good game. Could have swore I had a copy on here. Really, really weird. You know what? I'm going to improvise here. I'm going to do something that's borderline crazy. May end up shutting down the stream, but I don't care at this point. Minesweeper. Hey, that's a classic. That is classic. I laugh, but that is a classic game. Let's be real. Let me see. Here. Huh. Okay. Minesweeper, though, is a classic. I have played that, but God, it's been forever since I played that old game. Man, that takes me back to high school. Wow. Holy cow. I haven't seen that game in forever. Dear Lord. Trip down memory lane right there. Done checking. Hey man, it is a classic. It's a classic for a reason. Let's be real. It was on every computer. Oh my god. You want to hear something sad? I hated that skiing game so much until I realized it was a scam. You were always after a certain amount of time going to run into that freaking snow monster. Remember? The skiing game. That nightmare, whoever invented that, I hate them so much. Oh my gosh. I never understood it until years later. Oh yeah. That freaking abominable snowman. Do you remember it, Mr. Thix? The abominable snowman monster. He would come out on the screen and do this, gobble you up. I hated that game. And I was just like, what the actual F? Whoever invented that game, I do not like you very much. Oh, jeez. '07, man. You have a great one too. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you. Ooh. Thanks for the follow too. Appreciate you. All right. Sorry, there, Mark. I zonked out. How you doing? You having fun yet? Road is cool. Excuse me. Anyways. Alrighty. I wonder what mom wants, or my folks want me to cook for them for dinner tonight. Yeah. Probably anything that they want to eat. Yep. Do it. Do. This is how we do it. Hopefully they didn't get my stream copyright struck. Yeah. All right. Very awesome day. Yep. Awesome. Hello, Stream Hub World. Somebody's actually there. Kinda, I think. Greetings. At least I think you're there. Are you? I'm going to assume you are. So, okay. What was I even talking about? I don't even know. My Brain just totally melted for some reason now. Good lord. That's crazy. Well, that was an interesting conversation earlier with Mr. Thix. I appreciate him for them for showing up and hanging out. It was fun. All right. Chat's been kind of active today. Kind of. Not super, but yeah, it's tangible. Kind of. To a degree. I can deal with that. I can deal with a tangible chat that actually talks to me. There we go. Ooh. There we go. Eesh. Good. What is it? Wasn't this one? Stop. Huh. Okay. Okay. It's not doing something right. That's interesting. Hold on, chat. Checking. Odd. It's saying I get paid. But it says I... Okay. It might do it once I shut the stream down, probably. I think it's some sort of mechanical error. Sorts, yeah. Well, that's kind of disconcerting. Sorry I'm mumbling, chat, but I'm having an issue here for some reason. Anyways, back to what I was talking about again. I kind of hope there are a couple of things I want them to redo with Star Citizen this year. One of them being distribution centers, at least development wise. Something about them, they feel incomplete, like they need some more work put into them. A lot of people would appreciate that, especially the Loop Goblins. Sure, a lot of people would appreciate that. What else? Huh. I think we might see a Terra preview at the end of the year. We'll have to see. Probably at CitizenCon, more than likely. It won't be before and it won't be after, but it'll be at CitCon. Definitely. Yep. What else? The distro centers, I hope, get wings like ASD did. The ASD facilities were some of the best PvP setup material all year. And I have to admit, even though I'm not much of a player versus player character, they were really well done. Still, not completely my cup of tea, but definitely growing on me. I'm more of a mining and commerce type player, as well as industrial, but as well as exploratory. Distribution centers, I've envisioned this for a while, almost like having company towns built around them. You have like shops. The distribution center basically uses a landing zone or an LZ for up to large ships, maybe not capitals. But yeah. Definitely kind of what I'm envisioning for them. Mm. Maybe I'm just annoying or something. Tired. Right. Ow. Okay. And there's a lot of people on here. Uh-oh. It hurts. All right. Oh. Ooh. 2 hours. Throat's all burning today. Definitely been one of those days. Man, it got quiet really quick around here. Hmm. Let me see something. Huh. Hmm. Okay. Let's see something. Wow. It just died. Stream and chat just basically died on me today. Crazy. Hmm. This is not registered. Sorry. I don't know why. The subscription that was applied today did not apply. Hmm. To figure out what I want to do for dinner too. Hmm. Gonna have to anyways. Dinner's like an hour away and days. Oh, what am I talking about? I have food here. I'll just cook something here. Screw it. Cheaper than going out to eat, that's for sure. Huh. Something I'm going to have to do this year is also do more videos on my local travel stops and travel highlights. At least in this area. A lot of people have never been to the United States. There's a lot of stuff in my area that's pretty interesting for just the middle of nowhere. I'll put it that way. Yep. Couple of historical markers I need to go visit, among other places. You know, if I don't get anybody talking here in a few minutes, probably gonna have to bail. Bit. Yeah. Much as I hate to admit it, probably going to. I don't want to waste people's time if they're not going to talk. Four people over on Kick, on Rumble. That's incredible. Welcome, welcome in on Rumble. How we doing? Chat. Definitely feels like a Monday, but it's actually a Friday to me. This feels that way. Maybe. Yeah, I'm going to circle back to what I was talking about. I really believe that Star Citizen's starting to enter a good point of its build. I'm just hoping they continue the momentum from late last year, get this patch sorted out in the next 2 weeks, maybe 3, and then we hopefully can move on to 4.5.1, which will set us up for 4.6. Gonna be an interesting ride the next 6 months. I'll put it this way. Hoping we see something on distribution centers too. Those things have been such an outlier for so long. Maybe I'm just crazy. We've needed so many improvements. I'm hoping folks over on Rumble at least can hear me. Is the microphone too low, too high? Or is it marginally blaring? Hopefully it's not too loud. Not trying to deafen people here. There's a bit of a delay too. Uh, yeah, we'll see. This year's been pretty interesting. Well, 2025 was interesting. I didn't expect much from last year at all. In fact, I thought 2025 would be a swing and a miss year. I really did. Thank God I turned out to be wrong for the most part. Can I raid anybody? Maybe? Let me. Something. Okay. So. You okay? Man, I. Well, okay. Well, dadgum. And it's being difficult for some reason. Dang it. Sorry, Chad, I'm being so quiet. It's being difficult today with me. Urgh. Okay. Again. It's being a butt. For some reason today. Slash. No. Girl. Oh, come on! Gotta be. It's being difficult for me sometime. Whatever. I've just about had it today. Okay, so. You know what? Forget it. I'm going to go ahead and hang it up, chat. I got to go. Probably start preparing some dinner. I wish you guys